Hi everyone, it's Arlene, and welcome back to AI with Arlene. If you've been following along, this is part 3 of my 4-part series where we're creating AI Clipart bundle and getting it ready to sell on Etsy. Part 1, we created our clip art in Artistly and learned how to properly upscale our images for better quality. In part 2, we took those images and used Artistly and Canva and created professional mockups and listing images to make our product look polished and ready for the customers. Today, we're moving on to one of the most important steps, packaging and delivering your digital product. After all, once someone purchases your clip art, they need an easy way to download, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. I'm going to walk you through the one simple workflow I personally use. I'll show you how to organize my files, upload them to Google Drive, create a shareable link, and then design a thank you card in Canva that gives my customers quick and easy access to their downloads. The goal is to make the experience as smooth and professional as possible for your buyers. So let's get everything packaged up for you to deliver to your customers. Alrighty, so here we are back on Canva where we left off in video 2, where we have all of our images that we created in Artistly here in individual pages. They've been upscaled and everything, and we have them here for reference. Now, when we deliver these images to the customer, we're going to need the background removed, and then we also want to deliver it in a 5,000 by 5,000 pixel. Right now, they are only 3,000 by 3,000 pixels. So what I want to do first is upload these images to my computer so that we can bring them back in again later and resize them for the customer. And how we do that is we go up here to share, and then we go to download, and then we just want to choose the pages that we want to download. Okay, so we will go to custom, and we're going to choose our first 12 pages. Oh, they're already chosen, so we're going to unchoose the pages we don't want. So we just want the first 12, the images that we will be selling to the customer. So we'll get rid of these ones here. And we're just left with the 12 images. So let's download that. And when it comes up, we'll name it. We'll just name it, I'm just going to name it Monkey Download 3000 by 3000. And that's just for me to know that that's the file that I'm going to want to recreate into a 5,000 by 5,000. So Monkey Download. I'm not very creative when it comes to naming things, but I am very good at remembering how I do it anyway. So there you go. So I'm just going to name it that for now and save it to our computer. So now all these images are saved to our computer. So now we are going to get some Etsy stuff ready. So in Etsy, we're allowed up to 2 videos, I believe it is now, in your Etsy listing. So let's create one of the videos. What I like to do with the video is create a video where it's showing all of the images, like one right after the other in sequence. So how we can do that is we go down here where it says video pages and click on the bottom part here, and it brings this up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our thumbnail that we created and put it over in position 1 so that it starts there. Now in between these images, this is where you can add a transition. which will create a video for us. So here I'm going to add a transition, and I think I'm going to use, let's see, match move or flow. I can have stack, have the line wipe, color swipe, color circle, have it dissolve, and we just do that, and there's slide into it. I think I'm going to use the match move for this one. So I'm just going to click on that, and I'm going to go apply between all pages. So it's applied to everything across here, but we're not going to be using it all that way. We're just going to use the first 13, the 12 images and this. So I'm going to download the first 13 images now as a video. So I'm going to go up to here where it says share, and I'm going to go to download, and you see now it's a video because we added the transitions. It's not just your PNG. And then I'm going to go download custom again, 1 to 12, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back to all, and then I'm going to go to custom, and I'm going to get rid of the ones that I don't want. Right, so now you can see they're going to download 1 to 13. Right? Oh yeah, get rid of these ones too. So we're going to be downloading 1 to 13. So that's all of the ones that we wanted, and we'll click download. Now when it comes up, we'll name that. And then we'll just call this one Monkey Etsy Video 1. And we'll save it to our computer. And now we can add a second video apparently, and to be honest, I haven't listed to Etsy in quite a while, so this is new to me. So let's get another video ready. Coming down, I would come over here again to pages, put these in between my pages, but now I would just do like, for instance, this one and this one I put over here. So we got this, and then this, and then we got this, and then I'm going to look for the image of that one and put it over here. Got this, and then look for the image of that one and put it over here. So that way they're all like inconcise. Like we got this one, and then you got the print. You got the mock-up, and then you got the print. You got the mock-up, and then you got the print. You got the mock-up, and then you got the print. You got the mock-up, and then you got the print. See what I'm doing here? Got the mock-up, and then you got the print. I think that goes here. Mockup, and where did it go? I think we already have that one. So then I would just go back up over here to share, download. I don't want them all, so I'm just going to go from where we started. Here, we're going to get rid of all these. So start fresh. And I think it started right here. So I want this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Take them all. And that's the ones that we did. Download. It's going to be downloaded as a video, and then we'll name it video, the Etsy video number 2. Monkey Etsy video 2, and save. Okay, so now we have our 2 videos, and we have our our PNGs saved so that we can come back and put them into the proper size of 5,000 by 5,000. So let's do that next. So we're going to come over here and we're going to go to File, and we're going to go to Create New Design. And then we're going to go to Custom Size, and we're going to go to 5,000 by 5,000 and Create New Design. Then we're going to go back over here to our uploads. We're going to go to Upload Files. My computer stopped recording me, but what I did was I took the images that we downloaded to the computer, the 3,000 by 3,000, and now I've loaded them onto the 5,000 by 5,000 pixel pages and making them fit onto the page. So everything looks good. So this will be what the customer receives. It'll be background removed. They'll receive these files and they can use them for whatever they want. So I'm just going to make this one just a little bit bigger. Make sure it fits on the page. No, it's too big. There we go. And they all seem to be good now for the customer. All right, so all the images are done. They look great. They've all been upscaled and everything. When we did that in Artistly, everything is good. So now these are 5,000 by 5,000, perfect size for our customers. So I'm going to download these again to the computer. This time we will be using no background. So we're going to download it. Up here it's going to say that it's an MP4, but we're going to change that to a PNG. Okay. And then we will we'll save it with a transparent background. Now you do need to have Canva Pro for this, or you have already saved it with a transparent background from Artistly. So I'm just going to click on that, and I'm going to download all the pages, and we're going to download. So now that's downloading all 12 pages to our computer again, with transparent background in 5,000 by 5,000 pixels at 300 dpi for our customers. Then we'll save that to our Google Drive and get a link for that we will put onto a thank you card for our customers for when they purchase. They'll just be able to click on the link on the thank you card and it'll take them straight to their products. And this is their products. Right, so this is going to save now. We're going to name it. Actually, we're going to name it Monkey Customer File. And it's going to be in a zip, and later on we will extract the images from the zip. Sorry, monkey, not minky. There we go, and we'll save. So now that's saved to our computer. Now for our thank you card. Now for the thank you card, I am going to use the same file here in Canva, and I'm just going to add a page. And I have a thank you card in my brand kit, and you're welcome to take a screenshot and copy it, and you can recreate it to your own style. So the only thing that I do is I change this image to an image that we have already downloaded, and that's from our mockups. And I'm just going to use this one here, and I'm just going to replace that there. And then we can just make any changes that we want. We can make it bigger, move this over. And this is where we are going to put our link from Google Drive here. And this is what we will send the customer when they purchase. They'll get this thank you card. They'll click on this, and it'll open up the Google Drive link that we've created. This is an old Google Drive link. This would take me to the original the original bundle that I had on there before, which was this one, and this is the images that got sent to the customer. But now we're going to change that to be this download from the Google Drive. So we'll go back over here. So you come back over to your drive, into your monkey listings. If you lost it somehow, it will be in your files. Just search or go to your monkey listings. You can go to the three dots and you can go to share, or you can go right into the listings and you can go up to your title here, bring the drop down and click share from there. Once you click on share, you're going to go down here to, it says right now anyone with link can view. If it says restricted, when you copy the link, still nobody will be able to access it. So you have to go into here and click anyone with link. And then you copy that link and you go out of there. And when you go back into your Canva, we're going to go into here and we're going to go to edit link. And I'm going to get rid of all of that. And I'm going to put our new link in, paste, and that should be done. Okay, so now when the customer comes and clicks on the link, they're going to be taken to your Google Drive and be able to open up all of the images that they just purchased. And there they are. This is what they'll open. They'll be able to open them all up individually. Now, while you're in Google Drive, you can also name your images, and I would do that so that the customer can find each individual image easily. I won't do that now, but it's something that you know that you can do, or you can just leave them as numbered. So then from here, you've got it linked over onto your thank you page. Another thing that I would do is click on this box here, go to the so that everything is highlighted, because sometimes the customer doesn't click right on the download here. They might click on the whole button. So we can make the whole button link as well to their download. So we'll just click on the three buttons, go to link, and paste that link again right in there. Done. Done. So now no matter where they push in this area, they're going to be sent to the link. I think a thank you card just adds a nice personal touch. Rather than just sending them the link that we put in here so that they can open up their products, it gives them a nice little thank you for your order and stuff like that. I think it's just a nice touch, but it really is up to you. Now that we've created our artwork, designed our listings, and packaged everything together, we're ready for the final step. So in part 4, I'll show you how I put everything together on Etsy by creating the listing, writing the product description, adding keywords, and getting the product ready for customers. I can't wait to see you there. Please like and follow. Keep these series going. Again, I know I'm new, it's not professional, but I'm just trying to teach you what I'm learning. And I'm loving this journey, and I'm hoping that you're following with me. And that wraps it up for part 3 of our series. We've now got a fully packaged digital product that's organized and ready to deliver to customers. In our next and final video, we'll bring everything together inside Etsy and create the actual product listing. If you've been following along with this series, thank you so much. I hope it's helping you feel more confident about creating your own digital products. If you found today's video helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you just give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps to support the channel and lets me know you'd like to see more tutorials like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in part 4.